Greetings, Toiletarians! I'm your host, Toilet Terry, and you guys are all watching the very first episode of the 23rd and final season of Toilet Talk with Terry, folks. That's right, welcome to the final season. Can't believe we have made it this far. That being said, the discussion topic for this episode is the final season. Let's get this over with. That's right. The end is near, folks. They say all good things come to an end, but I think we can all agree on one thing, that this is more of a reluctantly dragging myself towards the inevitable kind of situation. But we're here. We made it. Some of y'all might be thinking to yourself, it's the final season already? What happened? Well, the only answer I have to that is, time happened, my friends. Y'all, when I first started Toilet Talk, I thought to myself, this is going to go on for years. I was ready to be the next big thing. I thought I was going to have my own line of t-shirts and maybe a 10-minute cameo in Fast and Furious 19. But no. But instead, here we are. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to stretch these last couple months of this into something until it's time for this to end and for me to move on to the next thing. But let's talk about how this feels. Because honestly, starting a final season is just the same feeling. Almost just the same feeling as walking into a family reunion when you know you've already overstayed your welcome. You're walking around all bored, looking around, trying to pretend it's still fun. But deep down, you're thinking to yourself, when is it going to be time for this thing to be over? You know you're just there for the snacks. But deep down, you're thinking to yourself, all right, brace yourself for one relative. That one relative who's going to make us all do something that makes us dreadfully uncomfortable. A group family photo. That's right. As if they think that that's going to ensure that we all stay in this magical, happy place for an eternity. But final seasons always have their perks, right? The nostalgia will start setting in. Remember when we first started? Remember when we didn't know what we were doing? Remember when we had no budget, no direction, and had no clue what we were doing? Ah, good times. Now we are in the moment where everything comes full circle. You know you're in the final season when characters from old episodes, seasons prior, start coming back for no reason at all. Oh, great. It's that character that was only in 1 or 2 episodes. Hey everyone, I'm back! Yes, Karen, we see you're back. We will always remember you as that one character who offered us a donut and said some cheesy one-liner. And so Karen's back in the final season, and we act like we're happy to see her, like it's a big deal, right? Oh great, Karen's back. What's her arc this time? A cameo and a coffee order? But we can all agree on one thing, that's that the best part of the final season is always the closure. You know the writers are scrambling to tighten up every loose end, and everything just feels extra meaningful. For example, you could accidentally drop a pencil. Just drop a pencil, and suddenly it's like a life-changing metaphor. That pencil represents the last 12 years of my life. I know I've fallen, but I'll get back up, and I'll sharpen myself again, and oh wait, it's just a pencil. Never mind. Let's not forget the inevitable final goodbye episode. The final goodbye is where each character steps forward and shares their emotional journey with everybody. They give their sappy speeches, and you're just thinking to yourself, man, are y'all really gonna make me cry over this? Last time I watched a character, I'll admit, the last time I watched a character give one of their sappy final goodbye speeches and walk off into the sunset, I thought to myself, am I really supposed to care for these characters? Was I really supposed to care for that person? The answer is yes. because it's the final season and we've invested so many hours of our lives into these people. But here we are, the final season, folks. You might feel a little sad, a little nostalgic. But hey, on the plus side, we made it through all the awkward moments, and we made it through all the moments where it just made no sense. And we made it through that one awkward season that one show is always bound to have where the budget is cut in half. Now that's important. And at the same time as being sad, nostalgic, y'all may probably be wondering, what's next? What happens next? Well, I will be discussing that in the near future, and you won't want to miss it. So here's to the last ride. Let's make this count, Toiletarians. This episode was just merely the introduction to another great season, Toiletarians. We're going to make these last episodes count. So let's say the things we have never said before. Let's bring back all those characters, even if some of them made no sense. And let's end this with a cliffhanger, if we must. Because if we're going out, we might as well go out with a bang. And hey, by the end of 2024, when it's all done for, remember, the end of this is not the end. Well, it is, and it isn't. It is the end, but what is it the end of? It is the end of the beginning. And that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, hope you guys are anticipated for this final season. It is going to be wonderful. I know that we are now done with the first episode, but despite that, it hasn't even started yet. So, that being said, don't forget to click subscribe for more upcoming content. Drop a like on this video if you liked it. What's to come in the next couple of months to wrap up 2024 will be great. Y'all won't want to miss it. All right, keep it real. Peace out.